The Shadow Enabler. Leaders have to constantly deal with difficult and stressful situations. They have to take responsibility for what comes out of the dynamic inside the court. As we discussed in a previous video, reputation is the cornerstone of power. This means that the leader have to uphold to a certain image and have a tight grip on their shadow side more than other courtiers. They might suppress their intense desires, their secret hatred or envy of an enemy, or an excessive paranoia about the loyalty of their own allies. Their shadow is begging to come out. This is the role of one of the shrewdest and diabolical of all courtiers, the Shadow Enabler. Such types are very aware of their own shadow, their most dangerous and dark desires and yearnings. As children, they experienced such desires deeply but had to repress them for all different reasons. This repression made their yearnings grow stronger and more obsessive. As time went by and they grew to be adults, they constantly searched for people with whom they can bring the shadow freely out in the open. These types are masters at detecting people with repressed shadows, and they generally start their conversations talking about taboos, but in a joking, in a casual manner. People fall into the trap because such conversations offer them a type of release. A rare chance to vent their personal opinions and intrigue the listener with their complex persona. They don't have to be afraid of being judged, and so they start to reveal information about their dark side, little by little. They might even form a bond around them. Now, with the enabler having a clear contact with the leader's shadow, they start to appeal to it more by offering suggestions on possible ways to release more tension, to vent out built-in frustrations and disappointments. The enablers handles all details of these shady adventures. If you like these types of archetypal videos, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. An example of this is Charles Colson. Nixon was extremely insecure about his masculinity. Paranoid, yearned to punish his enemies and display some swagger. He was frustrated and not able to act on such desires. Colson played to his deep desires. He would allow Nixon to vent his feelings in meetings and then insinuate ways to act on them and further push such revenge plots. The Shadow Enabler usually shares the same deepest desires as their boss, and playing this part of the boss allows them to act out their own shadow. Inside any court, there are people who have low compunctions than us. If these enablers happen to take hold of a position close to the boss, there is little to be done. Trying to cross them over is highly dangerous and is not worth it, unless what they are planning is too apprehensible for you to accept. The careers of enablers are generally short, since their high-risk, high-reward nature. They often become the fall guy if what they allowed and advocated for becomes public. The best way to handle them is to keep a polite distance. If they ever try to lure you to their own world, always keep a clean and strong reputation. If you missed the first 3 types of courtiers, click the playlist on the right. If you want to watch a video about how Tywin Lannister protects his reputation, click the video on the left. See you guys there.